Hey guys, and welcome back to another Red Crucible Firestorm video, and today we are finally going to be taking a look at the Unity 5 update and what I think about it. Just a quick thing before we start, guys. I apologize for the screen being cut a little bit at the top and bottom. I didn't set up my screen recorder correctly when I was recording, and I didn't notice until after I exported the videos and was editing. So yeah, sorry about that, but obviously it is my account. Later on you'll see my inventory, and no one has the exact same guns I do. Like, yeah. So, let's get into it. So, the Unity 5 update, as I'm sure you guys all know, was supposed to be the update to revitalize RCF, bring the old players back, and have all those RC2 players finally return, because the Unity 5 update would allow them to play again due to better optimization, and it would run better on their older computers. Now, I've got to say, when I was looking at the RCF Steam beta for the Unity 5 update, I was kind of disappointed. Of course, back then, the Unity 5 update, it wasn't quite as finished as it is now, but the Unity 5 update, it still has a long way to go. Now, there's a bunch of bugs. They're not game-breaking bugs, but they're just kind of weird and kind of hilarious at the same time. As I'm sure you guys have already noticed in-game, if you guys have killed other people, or, you know, you've watched my videos, you've seen it a few times already. Like, you kill someone and then their bodies go flying, or they just like start freaking out or something. It's weird. And yeah, it's kind of messed up, but hopefully RGS fixes that, and yeah. So we have quite a few things to talk about right now. I'm going to list them off, and then we're going to knock them off one by one. We have updates, obviously, graphics and optimization, and some model updates, which I have a bit of complaining to do about, and a future update that should be, quote, quote, coming soon. Now, keep in mind, guys, that it's human nature to hate change. People just hate change. It's a fact. If you're not, it's because as we get used to things, we fall into a cycle, and it's just something we're used to. And then if something changes in our schedule or what we usually do when we're playing a game, it's going to it's going to take some getting used to. And some people hate that. Like, I hate change as well. But, you know, sometimes it's for the better, and you just have to get used to it. Like, own up to it. So, when I first started using or playing the Unity 5 update, I was like, it's okay. But I know it's not finished, so hopefully by the time it's officially released, the Unity 5 update will be a lot better and, well, more finished. But with the official release of the Unity 5 update, I'm a bit disappointed. Now, Unity 4, to be honest, the graphics were much, much better. But you guys have to keep in mind that Unity 4 and Unity 5 run very differently. And the Unity 5 update, its goal was to, you know, how should I say this? Optimize the game better so people with lower end computers can play RCF again. So, like, you know, all those players that we lost from the RC2 to RCF update when RCF was first launched like 2 years ago as in Unity 4, they weren't able to run the game because the graphics had changed so much. Like, RC2 was so popular back then because it was a fast-paced shooter. There were a lot of unique guns. The game was pretty broken because of all those overpowered guns, but it was just really, really fun. And a lot of those players had low-end computers because they couldn't run any like high-end games like Call of Duty or Battlefield or something on their computer, so they turned to RCF. Oh, sorry, RC2. But with the RCF update, the first RCF update when it was first released, a lot of players couldn't run the game, and as a result they had to quit. And a lot of those players went to RC2 Brazil, but even that has shut down. So the Unity 5 update was supposed to be the update that would bring all these players back, but did it really? Now, graphics wise, I think it actually got worse, but you know, once again, that's for the returning players. But oh yeah, quick thing, model updates I was talking about earlier. Oh yeah, the Groza MP. As you guys can see in the background, I'm playing in ultra quality, guys, and the Groza MP does not look like it's an ultra quality model. Like back in the Unity 4 build, it was like shiny, it was fluorescent. It was one of my favorite guns because it looked so awesome. And now it has the low quality model it did in the Unity 4 update. So that really stinks. Please RGS, like, change it back, because I love the Groza MP. Groza M was my first and only premium in RC2, and it was still my only premium in RCF until I started investing a lot in this game and starting a YouTube channel. So it'd be nice. Also, guys, you know, let's talk a little bit about bugs again. A lot of people that when they first started playing the RCF like Unity 5 update, they noticed that why do all the guns sound like the Reaper? That's not on purpose. It's just that your weapon sound hasn't downloaded just yet, so calm down. Once it downloads, your gun will sound exactly like it did in the Unity 4 version, okay? So if your Groza M sounds like a Reaper, just restart the game or play a few matches and then it will reset itself. No need to worry. Okay, graphics-wise also, I mentioned earlier that the graphics weren't quite as good, but that's actually only for infantry maps. For the vehicle maps, I actually found that the graphics had drastically improved. I know that RGS is now using Speed Tree or something. I forgot what it's called, but they did put it on forums, and it's to make like wind go through the trees and grass and stuff to make it look more realistic because it is now moving and it adds a lot to the map. It's actually pretty nice. Also, I don't know, but the vehicle maps, they're just a lot better now, and I'm having a lot of fun playing on them. So if you guys haven't played any vehicle matches in a while, go check it out. It's actually pretty nice. Now, I don't have any footage of that on this video, unfortunately, because I already had 16 minutes worth of infantry gameplay. So yeah, I'm not going to be talking for 16 minutes straight about this update, even though there is a lot to cover. Now, also, just a quick list of weapon updates or models that I noticed changed, where the Shillelagh is now no longer pixelated so that you can barely read it. It's actually fixed now so that you can read it, which is actually pretty nice. You can see it right here. Groza MP got downgraded a bit. The double DZs, as you saw earlier in the video, and the dual Uzis, any golden weapon really now is really shiny and it's actually really good. I mean, well, visually. Stat-wise, not so much, unless if you're talking about the golden dragon. But now since it's so shiny, like, enemies will see you coming from a mile away. Not that great for sniping, I guess, but it does perform very well. Also, okay, what else can we talk about? Okay, yeah, I guess there's two more things to talk about that I haven't covered already. Island X. Now, like 2 or 3 months ago, I was talking about the RCF Steam beta and how you guys can access it. I made a video on it, and it was only on Steam. Obviously, it's already officially released on most of the platforms by now, except for the Mac version. The Mac version on the App Store is still running Unity 4 because when RGS sent an update to the Apple Store, it has to go through approval by the Apple team, so it takes a few weeks. So yeah, you guys can still play Unity 4 there. Now let's talk a little bit about what's happening on the forums. So if you guys read the message here, you're seeing that G.I. Joe JK, the owner of RCF, well, we're getting another update for weapon stats. He said that, well, obviously a lot of the weapons, the statistics, they're very similar to each other, and RGS is planning to change that. Now, I'm going to be one of those players that just hate this change, probably, because, yeah, let's talk about it. the new system that they're planning to implement, I forgot where he said it on the forums. It was actually an announcement, but it's called the minimum/maximum damage system in RCF. As of right now, it's already implemented into RCR. If you guys want to go check it out, it's been like that for quite a while now. But based on what caliber round that your weapon is firing, and like the power or force of the rifle you're using, it's going to affect its damage output and its range, obviously. Let me give a quick example. Take, let's say, the PPSH, and you're standing like 2 feet away from the guy that you're, trying to kill. It's going to take 3 shots to the chest to kill him. But as the range increases, your damage output will decrease. So that means if, like, let's say there's a guy at the top of the stairs at Red Dawn and you are at your base shooting him with the PPSH, it might take like 5 to 6 bullets to kill him. The farther the range, the less effective your rifle will be, depending on its new weapon stats. And to be honest, I don't really like it, but, you know, I can't really say that much until it's actually here. So that's something to look forwards to, I guess. Yeah. We'll have to see. I mean, a lot of players hate change. I'm going to be one of those players, as I stated earlier, but, you know, once we get used to it, maybe it'll be for the better. You never know. Because after all, we want more unique weapons. And also, they did say that they were going to mess around with the mobility stats as well, so we'll see different, like, mobility for different weapons depending on what class you are in and how light or heavy the weapon is. So, someone running with a, I don't know, Reaper is gonna run faster than someone with a Scar or something, for example. I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now in particular, but yeah. Let's also take a quick look at these photos. Now, what I'm getting from these photos that I'm sharing with you, they're on the forums if you guys want to go check it out yourself, is that we're gonna be getting store rotations. We're gonna get 3 store rotations every 6 months. That means that we are getting 1 store rotation every 2 months with weekly releases of new vehicles, quick updates, etc. So basically, if you want a certain weapon, say the Saiga, that's only going to come out like once or twice a year until there's like a good store rotation or something, I think. Or it's like 6 months, same guns in the store, but there's a refresh of items. I don't know whether he's referencing items as weapons and premium items or something or not, but that's what I'm gonna assume here. So that means if you guys want to get a weapon, it's gonna you have to wait a long time. So there's weapons that we're seeing in the store right now, it's gonna be gone by tomorrow morning. So by the time you see this, the weapons aren't going to be up there for much longer. So if you guys want a weapon on the store right now, I suggest you go for it right now, because you're going to have to wait a really, really long time for it to come back out again. So yeah, there's not that much else to say right now, guys. We've covered a lot in this video already. So yeah, let me know how the Unity 5 update is going for you guys, because how much you like it, how much you don't like it. Let me know in the comments below, because I'm curious, because I want to see what you guys think about it, okay? So anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. And we'll see the new store rotation by tomorrow, so see you then.
Great work, soldier.